Yeah, welcome again to my stroke, different strokes with Francis OKOLIE. Yeah, welcome. My stroke today is coming with apologies. Apologies for not coming frequently. Apologies for not giving you every time. Apologies for being away for a while, for some time. Apologies. Yeah, the same apology goes for you. Yeah, you. You that maybe misunderstood your mentors, misunderstood your fathers, misunderstood so many things, their ideologies, and didn't do things you were supposed to do at the right time. Apologies to you that were not really convinced then to use the devil's boss, and the devil's boss became a tool that would have helped you out. But because of, should I say, maybe you didn't understand what your godfather, your spiritual father was saying then, you decided to lose that opportunity. Apologies. Apologies to those of us that would have used the internet wisely, use it to enrich ourselves, to make ourselves lives better, to win souls then. But because of the understanding we had then, maybe with the preachings of their fathers, our father, internet is devil's tool, the end time strategy, the end time weapon to demonize people and the rest of it, and we didn't really embrace it and use it. Apologies. Apologies to those of us that had astonishing opportunities, astonishing ideas. But because our fathers didn't understand it, maybe they didn't buy to it, we decided to throw it away, to trash it. Apologies. Those wonderful ideas, astonishing ideas would have helped us win more souls, spread the gospel faster and better. But because maybe it was not understood then, our psyche, our understandings, we didn't really understand it. So, and that was what really happened then. Apologies. Apologies to some of us that wanted to do something different from our fathers, wanted to do something different from people we met on ground there. But because we really did not want to be seen as the bad ones, the bad eggs, the ones that were stubborn, were not doing it the way it was destined to be. And we really did not embrace it, sorry. But let me tell you, it is not every time that God will want to speak with your father through you. Will speak to your father through. Sorry, it is not every time that God will want to speak to you through your father. Yes. When God wanted to speak to Samuel, God called Samuel, was calling Samuel. He would have at least spoke to his father, to God, his godfather, but he decided not to. He wanted to speak with Samuel directly. It was a direct call. Even his father, his godfather, Eli, did not know, did not even hear the call. It was at the third time that he went to meet him. Are you calling me father? He said no. And the man realized, God really did not want to speak to me to this boy through me. He wanted to be one-on-one with this boy. And he told him, he said, when he heard the word, when he heard that voice, he called again, say, speak on my Lord. Your boy hear it. And that was it. Even the godfather was not stupid to have said that. God really did not want to speak with Eli. He wanted to speak with Samuel directly. Then why? Apologies to you that it must be through your father. It must be the statement for your father. It must come through your father. If it does not come to your father, it's heresy, it's indoctrination, it is sin. Apology. Apology to some of us that felt that going to collect awards were sin based on the doctrine, or maybe on the advice and idea our fathers had there. Apology to those of us that felt that going to film festivals was a sin. Apology to those of us that felt that going to cinemas or taking our TVs, films and products to cinemas was a sin. Apologies to those of us that felt that involving adverts of products or putting adverts in our products, in our film, was a sin. It will water down the message. Apologies to those of us that felt that How can I braid my hair in a movie? It is sin. How can I make it in a movie? It's sin. Apology to those of us that felt that braiding your hair, putting on earring to portray that character is a sin. Apology. Because we are seeing a different thing today. It is a different ball game. Apology to those of us that, why are you going to do the things that are different from what we are being taught in film schools, in Bible colleges? It happened to Idausa. It happened to my father Idausa. When he wanted to preach prosperity. It was not prosperity at that time. It was spirituality, holiness. And some more of us that wanted to involve in that trend lost courage, lost the faith, lost the mind, because our fathers would talk us down. Our fathers would label us rebels, evil ones. Apologies to all of us that felt that taking your family to outside the country, abroad, is a sin. Apologies. Apologies to those of us that felt that going to shoot abroad is a sin. Apologies. Apologies to most of us that are still feeling that going international with our productions, doing collaborations with other people is a sin. Bringing in products, involving advert agencies, going to reality shows, involving in reality shows as Christians, that is not sinful, that will not destroy our faith is sins. Apology. But the trend is changing. Even the fathers that felt that they were sins are now practicing it. Even the fathers are now seeing it and seeing it in that angle. But you forsook that idea, you forsook that vision, you threw away that vision, you trashed it away. Apology if you are regretting now. But don't forget that anytime it is God's thing, if God really ordained it, if God really sanctioned it, man's idea, man's advice is not relevant. One of my brother kept getting annoyed, almost to tears. Why? Because his blockbuster movie that he spent millions of naira to produce was not appreciated. He even said, people were saying that, so many curses and abuses were in the movie. It's not Christianly. How can you say Christian film and you begin to hear curses and abuses? My brother, do they pray in covens? Do they pray in occultic coven? Do they pray in a gathering of area boys and area girls? Do they pray there? Do they read the Bible there? Very soon they will say, why are you not using the terminology of a doctor? Why are you not using the terminology of a nurse, of a lawyer? Don't you know that area boys have terminologies? Occultic ones have their own styles of speech. And when you portray it just the way it should be, is it a sin? My brother, I give it to you because you did not listen. You went ahead to do your things, but you were at the middle of it getting distracted. No! Were they there when God gave you that vision? Were they there when God gave you that mandate to go ahead and do it? My brother, apology to some of us that have not summoned enough courage to go and do what God tells us to do. God said, go ahead and do it. Who is woman to say it is sin? Let them leave you and God alone now. Let it be between you and God. Let the judgment be there with you and God. My brother, this stroke is for you. God is giving you that vision. Going ahead to do things, doing exploits, breaking barriers. But because that barrier was not broken by your father, your spiritual mentor, and you don't want to do it. My father, Joseph, OKOLIE, will never pray that he will be greater, that I will not be greater than him. My father, Joseph OKOLIE, will always pray that his son, Francis OKOLIE, will be greater than him. And that is a prayer of a father physical, spiritual, biological, or whatsoever. If you are a father and you are not praying that your child, your spiritual child, your biological father should be greater than you, then you are a failure. You are a failure. They will be better than you. Pray that they will be better than you. Whether biological or spiritual, they should be better than you. They should do exploits more than what you are doing. Encourage them. Draw them near. Chastise them and draw them near. Rebuke them honorably. Don't discourage them because you are not seeing the vision. It's not your vision. It's not your vision. It's not yours. Let that child go ahead and do it. Let that mentee of yours go ahead and do it. Let that disciple of yours go ahead and do it. Stop being that kind of father that want to be on top all the time. Stop being that kind of mentor that want to be on top all the time. If your mentee says, Father, I want to go, release him. Don't curse him. Don't curse her. Yeah. I'm getting hard this time. No, I just wanted to say the way it is. Because so many things have gone wrong. Labeling so many things. So many innovations that would have broken even for Christians. They will bring projects abroad. They will come and say, let's collaborate here. You say, no, I don't have the idea. Why don't you leave people that have the idea and let them do it? Instead of you will now go ahead and start chastising and start talking down on them, discouraging in other children. Imagine somebody spend millions of naira on a project and no encouragement. That person is crying. Imagine that kind of feeling. No encouragement. Why don't you just keep quiet and let it be? I heard so many children of God, so many gospel ministers. Why is he singing like this? Were you there when God gave him the talent? Why is the style like this? I heard of one brother that said, why is it you wearing bandana? And the brother even had time to reply them. Why will you reply them? Were they there when God gave you the mandate to put on bandana and preach Jesus there? Footballers are there, they would score a goal, they open their mouth and say, Jesus saves. Jesus loves you. What kind of publicity is greater than that one? Millions of people watching football, and the next thing they see when a prayer scores is, Jesus loves you. Only Jesus can save. What kind of evangelism is greater than that? That is the greatest of all evangelism. My brother, let's change our orientations. Let's change our ideas. Let's change our thinking ideas, thinking faculty. Let it change. Let your orientation change. Let everything change about us. The world is evolving and things are coming. We were once on CD. No, we were once DVD, CD, VHS. In fact, it was wiped away suddenly, even the way we can't even comprehend. Now it is smart TV. The DSTVs and the rest are struggling. The pay TVs are struggling because people will use their data and watch TV. That's the trend. It's getting better. People are now storing their stuff on the cloud. That is the way it changes. It's evolving. Things are changing. Digital productions. You can do a movie at home with AI. It is getting better. You can produce your song with AI. That is it. That is the revolution. Let us embrace as children of God and preach the gospel with all these facilities. We should be proactive in all these things. They are our tools to make things, to make evangelism faster and better. Not to condemn. Because our father is not seeing that way, we will not see it that way. My father is not believing. God gave you a vision, go and spread it. Go and spread it to AI. Go and do movie with AI. Go and evangelize with AI. I said, my father said it's a sin. Your father. Was your father there when God was giving you that mandate, that vision? If it's truly God's vision, it will fly. God will see it through. My brother, sorry that this stroke is hard, but it's for you and I. You and I. Sorry, apologies then, but don't be that kind of person that you were yesterday. Be a new person. Think, pray, see it, understand it, view it spiritually. Sometimes God may want to be one-on-one with you without involving your father or your mother. This is stroke and it's hitting you. My name is Francis OKOLIE. Till I come again next time with another wonderful stroke, I see. Be yourself and be original. See ya.